You are now watching What No, The Ryan Show. Ho ho!
What's up, everybody? Hey. Now let's try it again. What's up, everybody? Hey. All right, well, I'm Ryan Dogman, and I'm an inspirational speaker on behalf of the autism community. Woo! And I want to tell you this story that has really impacted a lot of people, and I feel it can impact you, so just have your full attention when I explain this story. How often do you look back on your life and you can say that the struggles that you went through actually helped you in today's life? Let me repeat that one more time. How often do you look back on your life and realize that all the hard times you went through are actually helping you out with today?
Daily.
Amen. So, in life, I realized that we come out crushed as a Twix bar, but then when it's all said and done, we come out pretty as a chocolate Twix bar ready to be, well, served, whatever. So, let me tell you the story about this one time that I was crushed and that it actually helps me with my life today. On May 3rd, 2011, it was the day I faced my hardest obstacle. It was the day I lost the woman who knew me since the day I was born. She believed in me, she was my life teacher, and she was my best friend. Her name is Gloria Hamilton, and I'm honored to call her my grandmother. So on May 3rd, I was at school, and something within my heart was telling me that, Ryan, you need to call your grandmother right now. Like, my heart was pumping and said, Ryan, you need to call her right now. Like, this is not funny, you need to call her. I don't know why I had this strong feeling within my heart, so I called her. But she didn't pick up, which honestly kind of freaked me out at first because she always picked up the phone. So I tried again, and she picked up. But this time talking to her, she didn't sound the same as how she usually does. Because every time I talked to Grandma, she was always in high spirits. So I talked to her and I said, hello, Grandma, how are you? She said, not too bad, Ryan, not too bad. Just having these extreme chest pains. So, background story is, my grandma was in a nursing home at the time, and she was in and out of the hospital, and she looked like she was doing well. It's been 2 years doing well in the nursing home. So I asked her, so is everything all right? Is the nurses there? And she said, yeah, the nurses are here, and I'm fine. I'll call you tomorrow, Ryan, don't worry. So, something within my heart was telling me, Ryan, just tell her you love her. That's it. So I said, Grandma, I just want to say I love you, and I hope I'll see you soon. She said, love you too, Ryan. I'll call you tomorrow. The next day comes, and I go to school, awaiting the phone call from my grandmother. I got called out of class, which was really weird to me. And then I see my cousins. And the weird thing is my cousins drove 3 hours away to come pick me up at school to deliver me some news. They said, Ryan, Gloria passed away last night. And when I heard the news, I was devastated out of my mind. Because it felt like the one person who believed in me since the day I was born was gone. The woman I can call and tell her my report card. The woman I could call to tell her the great things that were going on in school, the good times with the friends, the bad times with my family, just somebody that I could talk to on a daily basis and that I could just talk to. But she was gone in an instant. A couple years goes on, and I became a whole different person than when my grandma last saw me. I became manipulative, I became a liar, and I try to find somebody to take my grandma's place, whether it was with my teachers or with therapists, doctors, or even a relationship with a girl. But nothing could replace my grandmother. Nothing. So I go and talk to my mom about this, saying, Mom, this hurt of grandma being gone, it hurts. I just want to talk to her, Mom. Like, the pictures on the wall can't do it for me. Mom, I just need to talk to her right now. So my mom then calmly told me a story that changed my whole view. She said, Ryan, at the age of 2, you were diagnosed with autism. The doctor said you weren't going to be able to read, talk, or be able to advocate for yourself. Even though our whole entire family was accepting the fact that you had autism, your grandma didn't believe it. She reassessed the family by telling us that, I don't believe Ryan has autism. No, I believe one day Ryan is going to be talking, and not only talking, but he's going to be talking words of wisdom one day. And she prayed to God that God would make me into a person that was so far-fetched at the time, because I wasn't talking or reading or doing anything. But for years, my grandmother prayed over and over that God would make me into a person that was so far-fetched at the time. And then my grandmother showed me genuine love and not treating me as someone that has a disability. Then my mom continued by saying, your grandma didn't just impact you, Ryan. She impacted our whole entire family. That's why we treat you the way we treat you today. That story just blew me away, because I realized that my grandmother wouldn't want me living the way that I was living. She wouldn't want me living manipulative or a liar or grieving about her death. So that's why today, May 5th, 2016, I lived life trying to honor my grandmother and being the man that she knew I could become. I try to do autism speeches, I try to do great things, and just showing genuine love to people. Like when people tell me that, Ryan, that person in your life, that's a hopeless cause, or that the autism community, it's a hopeless cause. It's all hopeless. Why are you hanging around with these people? And I say, no, it's not hopeless. Because if I reassess the way that I look at that person or that community in general, and if I reach out to God by praying to Him that He can make them become something that they are not at that moment, and if I show that person or that community genuine love and not treating them as a hopeless cause, then I believe eventually, even though it may seem far-fetched at the time, I believe eventually a miracle can take place in that person or that community's life. Because I planted that seed, just like how my grandmother planted that seed. And I'm so thankful for Grandma. If I could talk to my grandmother one more time, I would tell her, Grandma, thank you so much for not giving up on me. I love you, and I can't wait till the day I see you again. Before I get off the stage, I want to leave you with a question though. Who is somebody in your life that has impacted you in a positive way in your past? And how can you pay what they taught you forward to somebody else that needs it, that may seem like a hopeless cause? Because nobody's hopeless. Nobody's a hopeless cause in this world. It's just how you look at it. Thank you.